Okay, so at first I was just happy that Maono was sending me a dynamic microphone. A lot of people have been asking me about dynamic microphones versus condenser microphones or USB microphones that I've been suggesting in the past. So I was really happy that finally we got a dynamic microphone and we can finally put it to the test. I thought it was just a dynamic microphone. I was like, okay, they're sending me a mic. It's an XLR dynamic microphone. I'm gonna hook it up to an interface and that's it. But then the more I started using it, the more I started realizing things about it that makes it pretty special. Hey guys, Got Level here, and today we're gonna be checking out the Maono HD300. No, it's AU. It's AU HD300T. So I actually love this microphone. I think this microphone is really special and has a ton of potential. If not, is a really good microphone. I absolutely hate the name. I'll continue saying that. As long as you keep naming your stuff like they were robots from the future, I will continue saying that. I don't like the names because it's hard for me to recommend them because I keep forgetting what the name is. I shouldn't be remember the password of my Wi-Fi to recommend a mic to someone else. Anyways, this mic has a couple of special things, okay? The special things, first of all, I'm gonna tell you what everything that comes with the mic, and then we'll discover together everything that is kind of special about this mic, all right? So when you open the box, you will find the mic itself, you will find an XLR cable, you will also find a shock mount, and then you'll find an adjustable stick. Basically, that's gonna go on a base. So the base is kind of heavy. This is what's gonna stand on your desk. You will find a USB-C cable, pretty interesting. This is where I was like, oh, what's going on here? And then you will find a little pop filter. So pretty cool that they include those accessories. I'm not a huge fan of things that are not universal. So when I saw like the way that the pop filter would fit, I was like, I'm not sure if I like this. But then I realized, hey, I can swap out the mic. This shock mount is one for thin microphones in general. So I could put a shotgun microphone in there. I could put my Movo VRX100. Check out my tech channel if you want to learn more about this mic. And then I can still use this pop filter with another mic. Anyways, so XLR cable, USB-C cable. What does it mean? Turns out this mic is XLR and USB at the same time. That means that you can plug it to your computer and then plug it to a mixer or an audio interface that accepts XLR and use it on both at the same time. Now, on top of that, when you flip the mic, you realize there's the XLR, output, the XLR connector, there's the USB-C connector, and there's a jack connector. You can actually monitor this mic in real time, so you can plug in your headphones and listen to what's going on. So far, pretty interesting. There's an on-off slider on the front of the microphone. Well, there's no real front, but you can turn it on or turn it off, which is cool. And there's a plus and minus button. So far, the plus and minus have been working when I have it in USB mode and I plug it to my computer. It's been basically controlling my Windows plus and minus. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to work, but that's what it did. I'm not going to be using the monitor function anyways. Now, in the little manual that comes with it, they give you an example of plugging it into your Maono caster. If you don't know what the Maono caster is, go watch my video on it. I covered that. It's a pretty cool interface, but it has a little bit of compression, and I did not want to test. I don't want to test any XLR microphone with the Maono caster because it slightly modifies the sound and it compresses it a little bit, and you can feel like there's a little bit of noise reduction going on. So I plugged it into the next best thing, which is my Behringer UMC22 that was donated by Nova Evermoon on Twitch. Now, this is a USB audio interface that is super simple and has a decent amplifier in it. So you plug it in, it will give you like fidelity when it comes to what your mic actually sounds like when you plug it in. It provides 48 volts phantom power, which I realized this mic doesn't need. Even when I don't have it plug in USB, it doesn't need the 48 volts. It works just fine. So this will give us a more neutral sound, with more fidelity than the Maono caster, all right? Now, what you're hearing right now is another Maono USB mic, but it's not the HD300T yet. One thing I quickly realized is that talking about the Behringer UMC22, which is a very, very cheap one too. So, you know, if you want to get inspired by this setup, this is very cheap. And the HD300T is also pretty cheap. It starts at 60. The Behringer UMC22, I believe, is about 30 euros at least. Last time I've seen it, it was at 30 bucks. So this is a less than $100 setup, if not $100 setup, and you can get pretty good sound. You will hear that in a couple of seconds. I kind of compared the USB with the XLR, and it seems like, I don't know if it's the UMC22 that makes it sound better, but it seems like just because this has an amp and I can control the gain and everything, it seems like it sounds a little bit better. At least I feel like the USB powered one is kind of weak when it comes to the sound, but hey, without further ado, let's start testing it. So you are now listening to the Maono HD300T. This is what it sounds like raw when it's plugged into USB. So as you can see here, I have the XLR cable and also the USB-C plugged in. On the side, you can see it's powered. There's a little LED light, and this is what it will sound like with a decent gain. Speaking right into it, as you can hear, the pop filter does its job pretty well, and you can really get close to this mic without it saturating too much. Right now, what you are hearing is the sound raw. Plug and play, it sounds like this, and I have to say, I'm pretty impressed by the sound quality, really. All right, now this is the Maono HD300T XLR plugged in to a Behringer UMC22. So we are in a very, very cheap microphone interface, microphone amplifier, if you will, and we are speaking directly into the Maono HD300T without any filters. This is what it sounds like, plug and play with those two things plugged in. XLR plus the USB interface. This is what it sounds like. Again, pop filter does its job really well. I don't know why I said job like that, but here you go. Now, I will begin to do a test with a couple of basic filters, noise gate, equalizer, and compressor straight into my broadcasting software, which is OBS Studio. All right, so this is, without even tweaking the settings, this is the Maono HD300T with a noise gate, a basic equalizer, and a compressor inside of OBS Studio. This is what it sounds like when the sound is kind of treated. I did not even tweak too much, but in my opinion, this sounds pretty decent, especially for a mic that starts at $60. All right, this is the Maono HD300T plugged in USB with 3 basic filters, a noise gate, we have a VST plugin, which is an equalizer, and then a compressor. Those filters are straight into OBS Studio, which is my broadcasting software that I'm currently using to record this video, and this is what it sounds like. As you can see, you can get pretty close to the mic without saturation. Also, the pop filter does its job, and the sound quality is pretty good. There's a little graph on the box that shows that there's a little peak when it comes to the high frequencies, even though it goes down when we approach like the 20K hertz. I can hear it. I can really hear it, and it makes everything sound a little clearer. I also appreciate that we can really hear the bass. With the added equalizer, the noise gate, and the compressor, it should sound pretty clear and, you know, broadcast ready. So this is what this mic sounds like. Let me know in the comments if you feel like that sounds good. It is currently plugged into the Behringer UCM, is it UCM or UMC22, which is a very, very, very cheap audio interface. So I can't even imagine what it would sound like if it was plugged into a more expensive or more versatile mixer or USB interface. All right, so now we're back to my normal microphone. I don't know about you, but I feel like this is impressive. This is pretty impressive. When it comes to the build, this is full metal. Everything is metal, so it feels like it's pretty heavy and it feels really good. You know, we have that matte texture, the little LED that shows you when the mic is on or when the mic is off, the little buttons, the white buttons on the side. I think this is a great microphone. Maono fails to disappoint once again. And once again, like, if you guys don't know, I'm not being paid by Maono. They sent me a lot of their products. I've reviewed a couple of their mics, but I feel like they are a company that is genuinely trying to push the boundaries when it comes to affordable and high quality. My contacts there are super nice, and they actually listen to feedback, which is absolutely amazing for a company like that. They tend to kind of focus on the the tabletop stuff, which I'm kind of against as a live streamer, but I understand that they're trying to make their mics as versatile as possible so that many people from different industries can use them. So if you're a gamer, I would suggest you, hey, put your mic on an arm. Don't use that tabletop thing in case you're gonna, type with your keyboard, or if you're gonna have any humming coming from your desk because your PC is attached to it or something like that. But other than that, let me know what you think. You heard what the mic sounded like. Let me know what you think it sounds like, and let me know if you think the price is correct. Let me know if you have any feedback or anything like that, something that you wish the mic would have. Maybe the people at Maono are gonna read the comments and get some inspiration for their next products. But that is pretty much it for the review. There will be a link in the description to their website. I don't think this mic is available yet, but it will be, so check out the link in the description and hopefully you will find it. I haven't found it on Amazon yet, but if there's a link on Amazon, it will be an affiliate link. That means affiliate with Amazon and not with Maono. Other than that, there will be their official website where I get nothing from you buying the mic from them. All right, if you're a live streamer and you're looking for some dope overlays or just channel artwork to make your Twitch channel look good, go to gumroad.com/guy-level. I have a bunch of free overlay packs, so check them out. Other than that, follow me on social media. You know what to do. Ring the bell, click subscribe, like, share this video and all that. And then top right, YouTube will tell you what you should watch next, and at the bottom you will see my most recent video, so go check him out. In the meantime, I'm gonna tell you thank you for watching this video. Go out there, make me proud. Guy-level out.